Hello, my name is Tiffany Chang, and this is Conductor as CEO, where I share some of my ideas about leadership. I imagine a world where conductors make artistic organizations great, like CEOs make businesses great. First, by being of service to its people so that they may feel like their work matters. Sometimes I wonder, if I just admitted that I didn't know something on a job as a conductor, how much faster would I have learned? How much more would I have learned? Instead of saying I don't know when someone asks me a question on the podium, I sometimes pretend like I know by ignoring the question or giving some vague response that could be passed off as sounding right. The point is, I'm thinking always that I can't possibly reveal that I am lacking in knowledge. It will make me look weak, stupid, non deserving of the place on the podium. It's that personal pride and that societal expectation of how a conductor should behave that prevented me from saying I don't know and having the opportunity to learn from it. Here's another scenario. When I'm in a meeting and I have an idea, I often choose to not speak up. Maybe it's because I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone, especially if the idea is not well received. Or perhaps it's because I think it's such an obvious idea. Surely they've thought of it. What I don't think about is maybe they haven't thought of it, and maybe it's not so obvious. Psychologist Amy Edmondson says, every time we withhold, we rob ourselves and our colleagues of small moments of learning, and we don't innovate. How many people in our organizations feel this way in their workplace every day? Afraid to say, I don't know, afraid to speak up and share ideas. Probably everyone. Feeling unsafe psychologically plagues most workplaces because a fear of consequences has been strongly embedded in the way things are. Or another way to say, culture. I also wonder how many of them feel comfortable to try to change the culture. It's easy to think, just say, I don't know. But when it comes time to actually saying it out loud, we don't. Why is it so hard in real life to do this? We can't just fault weak willpower. The culture contributes too. Many of us only see around us negative consequences for speaking up or punishment for not knowing something. We don't usually see good things happen when people openly advocate for change, at least not immediately. As leaders, our courage to say something as simple as I don't know can set the course for a seismic shift in an organization's culture. In the few times I've tried it, I found that it does not feel great saying it, and it is a very foreign and vulnerable act. But it can also be liberating. It doesn't get me off the hook from having to know it in the future, but rather it simply acknowledges that right now, at this moment, I don't know it yet. Recognizing that distinction offers me three things. Number one, it frees me from the shackles of having to continue pretending, which takes so much effort. Number two, it opens the door to allow others to come to my rescue with the answer right now, not later. So it actually allows the work we do in the room to be more efficient. And number three, it allows me to lead by example, setting the precedent that it is safe to say I don't know for others, regardless of title and position. While we can model the behavior as leaders, we still have to battle the fact that our fear of consequences greatly outweighs our need for change, especially in an organization. We end up not taking steps to turn the culture around to be more psychologically safe. So, in order to build a culture of psychological safety, we need to have all three of the following things. One, leaders who are willing to generously model speaking up and asking for help. Two, organization culture that praises and rewards people who speak up and ask for help. And three, support systems and practices in place to address concerns brought up and to help people who need answers. Maybe by doing so, we can all learn more, learn faster, and prosper as people and organizations. If these ideas resonate with you, please consider signing up in the link below to receive an email with each new blog post sent directly to your inbox. Thank you and have a great day.